Oh, sorry, startled me there. Looks like you came back. Well, since you're here, let's get into episode 3. Welcome back to yet another episode of Good News Bartlett. Of course, as you know, my name is JT. And yes, this is episode 3, as you heard in the intro. It's been crazy. I did not expect to get to episode 3, but here we are, and here you are watching me telling you good news that you all have sent me. So it's a full circle that we got going on. So let's jump into our first set of news. I spoke about last week. Masks are very hard to come by nowadays. Nurses and doctors, hospitals and nursing homes and places of that nature are struggling to find these necessary needs to help us fight this virus. Now, I mentioned last week there are several people that are making masks from scratch, and they are having designs on them. They're having, logos and such. One of my good friends that I've known for quite a while, Callie Compton, she is actually in the process of making some masks, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about it. So take it away, Callie.
Hey, I'm Callie.
I'm Miranda.
And we've been making fabric face masks.
Woo!
We had a donation of 50 of these go out the other day, and we're working on our next order of about 50.
Yeah, so basically we've just sort of set up this little production line.
Fun fabric everywhere.
But yeah, we're sewing little sheaths out of cotton fabric and then putting this little filter in that you can cut up out of dress garment bags.
Polypro kind.
Yeah, polypropylene. And then you just pleat them and sew them all together and bam.
You're protected.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun and something to do during quarantine.
Absolutely.
It's helping out a little bit.
We've been giving them, we gave 26 of them to a nursing home in Milan, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. We've given them to several immunocompromised individuals and people with chronic illnesses.
Yeah, we've had a lot of friends and family reaching out, saying that they need them because they're caring for their elderly parents or something like that.
Other type 1 diabetics, like me and JT.
Yeah. So, it's felt good to sort of, give back a little bit. But
we're really thankful for Paige Dennis at Joann's of Union City.
She's been sending us a lot of fabric and elastic.
Gold.
Yeah. This is a hot commodity right now.
It's possible to find on Amazon. She sent us this camo butterfly experience here.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just been taking donations for shipping. So we've been getting it for free, and we've been making masks and sending them out. So.
100% free to the community. Anybody that needs them. But yeah, that's kind of how we got started doing it. We had a lot of friends that were immunocompromised and a lot of friends that were taking care of their parents or people that still had to go to work. So we thought since we can't work from home, we might as well work from home.
We also made some really cute ones for ourselves. So we have a Memphis Tigers one.
We're out of this fabric, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Also a hot commodity.
I made mine out of a Star Wars fabric. Very exciting.
Mine was Hawaiian print, and anyone that knows me understands.
And we also have fun tie-dye colors.
We do.
We've been having a little too much fun.
We've been having a lot of fun. Don't worry, we washed all this fabric before we turn it into masks.
Yeah, so everything's been clean, and they're all reusable. And
you can wash them and, wear them again.
Yeah, it's fun. We've basically been giving them away for free, but, if people feel compelled to give something, we've been donating it back to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
And to Paige for shipping. Mm-hmm. So if you want to send a donation, if you want a mask, reach out to us. JT can link my email in the description of this video. We've got a 2 sewing machine setup here that I'm quite fond of to make it go faster. We did 50 in a day, y'all.
That was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
We were a little loopy by the end of it.
We're still a little loopy.
Yeah. We're hoping to chunk out a decent bit more. Yeah.
Chunk out.
Chunk out. It's the new slang. Haven't you heard of it?
No, I haven't. I've been locked indoors. Well, thanks, JT. We're going to sign off now.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Callie. You and Miranda are doing some awesome things over there, and y'all keep up the hard work. I know it's not an easy task, but we have all the time in the world. So keep it up and stay healthy and wash those hands, and hopefully I will see you soon. But on to some other news. Recently, I was approached by the gentleman by the name of Dustin. He actually runs a Facebook page called Bartlett Local, and he has his own website, bartlettlocal.com. And he wanted to know a little bit more about me and, my connection with Bartlett. And so I gave him, an interview, and you can find that interview actually on his podcast that he has, People of Bartlett. And what that podcast does is it takes individuals of this great community that we have, and it highlights what they do and who they are. And I was very, very humbled to be on his podcast. We had a great time. It was just a really good conversation that him and I had back and forth, just to get to know who I was. And, he asked a lot of questions, so you can find that out on the episode coming up. But it's a really good opportunity for everyone here in Bartlett to check out his podcast and to help out, his website that he has, and to get to know some individuals in the city of Bartlett. Again, we have a great community here, and there are a lot of people who make up this community. So, Dustin, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your opportunity to have me on, and keep up the good work. This next story is brought to you by two lovely ladies that I've known since middle school, Megan and Molly. Again, I appreciate y'all for giving me this news. Now, Megan's mom, her name is Becky. She lives in Bartlett. Becky's sister, Carol, owns a farm in Covington. Now, Carol only sells to Memphis local restaurants and to local farmers market. But due to the COVID-19 and restaurants closing down, and also due to Carol and her husband's health, she has a surplus of eggs, y'all. She's got a ton of them. Like, I'm talking about these chickens that she has, lays about 160 eggs a day. It's crazy. Now, so what Becky, again, which is Megan's mom, what Becky has been doing, she has been going to Covington, picking up these eggs, and she has been doing delivering them, basically, and she has done delivers. She has done, porch pickups where you can go and pick them up from her porch. Now, these eggs are actually $4 a dozen. It's not too bad if you ask me. I mean, I know I love, eggs in the morning when I wake up and cook me some breakfast. So you can actually get those. I'm sure if you find Megan on Facebook or her mom, they would, they'd be more than happy to help y'all out. But these eggs that they have, they can last up to 6 months in fridge in your home because they are so fresh. It's just a good way to show how even though people that aren't in Bartlett like Carol, she still helps out people in this community by her sister Becky, who delivers these eggs and has these eggs ready for everyone. So we appreciate all of you, and y'all keep safe. On to our final bit of news and kind of a very heartwarming situation that we have going on. The Bartlett Police Department has been selecting a few books to read to the kids online on their YouTube channel. You can find them at Bartlett Police Department on YouTube. And what they've done is essentially what I just mentioned is they've gotten some books, they've gotten some officers and detectives, and they have been reading those books to you all, the viewers. If you have a child, you can sit them down and have the officer read them a book. I think this is a really awesome thing that they're doing. They've only done it a couple of times recently. They just now started a few days ago. So this is something that it's in this crazy time that we're having. It's something to look forward to. You can go subscribe and help them out. Share the video with all your friends so they can see it, and all their children can see it. But again, thank you to the Bartlett Police Department for reading these stories to these kids. It's an awesome thing to do, and we really do appreciate all the work that you do. Thank you. And that will do it for episode 3. I appreciate you all coming out again and supporting me and this good news that I'm sharing. I hope all the news that you heard today is very helpful. And again, you have good news, send it my way and we can get episode 4 rolling out. Again, I appreciate you all. Stay healthy and wash those hands. I'll see you.